Welcome back, everyone. So today we wanted to tackle something that seems to cause a lot of confusion out there.
Yeah, it really does. We hear this question all the time.
Hemp oil versus CBD oil.
Mm.
What is the difference? It sounds simple, but it gets mixed up constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So our plan today is that by the end of this chat, you'll have a really solid grasp on, what each one is, what it actually does, and maybe where it fits into your own wellness routine.
Sounds good. It's important stuff to clarify.
Definitely. We got some pretty interesting points to unpack about these two.
Yeah.
So to really get this right, I think we need to start big picture, right, with the plant itself, Cannabis sativa.
Exactly. The parent plant for both.
Now, you hear different terms thrown around. Marijuana is one. And it's worth knowing where that word came from.
Yeah, the history there is significant.
Right. It gained traction in the U.S., early 20th century, really as propaganda. Often used as a racist slur, unfortunately, targeting certain communities.
It was used to create fear, basically. Anti-Canada sentiment.
Exactly. Now, some people are reclaiming the word today, which is, powerful in its own right. But for clarity and avoiding that stigma, we generally prefer cannabis.
Which is just the botanical name from Latin and Greek. No baggage there.
Right, so cannabis is the whole species.
Right.
And under that umbrella, you have plants grown as hemp and plants grown for, what some call marijuana. Very different uses, different chemistry.
That's the key. Cannabis sativa is incredibly versatile. You can breed it for so many different things. And inside that plant, you've got all these compounds. The big ones people know are THC.
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
Right.
Yep.
And CBD, cannabidiol. And the amounts, the ratios of THC to CBD, they vary wildly depending on the strain.
And THC, that's the one people associate with the high.
It is the main psychoactive compound, yes.
Yeah.
But even that experience, it's not just one thing. People report feelings of calm, clarity, sometimes laughter, sure, but also serious pain relief, a sense of peace. It's complex.
Definitely more nuanced than it's often portrayed.
Absolutely. And it's not just THC and CBD. There's another layer, which is getting more attention now, terpenes.
Ah, the aroma compounds.
Exactly. The things that make pine smell like pine or lemon like lemon. In cannabis, these terpenes don't just provide scent. They can actually work with the cannabinoids, potentially enhancing the effects. It's called the entourage effect.
Interesting. So it's the whole plant package working together.
Potentially, yes, especially relevant for full spectrum products. And for anyone listening who finds that interesting, we've actually put some links in the post. You can read more about terpenes, specifically the top 14 found in cannabis and essential oils.
Great, good resource. Okay, so let's zone in a bit. Let's start with hemp oil. We mentioned hemp as a type of cannabis. What makes it legally hemp?
The defining line, legally speaking, certainly in the U.S. and many other places, is the THC content. Hemp must contain 0.3% THC or less by dry weight.
0.3%, so tiny amounts.
Extremely low, which means, crucially, it has no psychoactive effect. You cannot get high from hemp that meets this legal definition.
Okay, and how is it usually grown? I picture like big outdoor fields.
Often, yes. Outdoors, it's valued for being strong, growing really fast, and just being incredibly versatile. Think textiles, building materials, rope, loads of industrial uses.
Right, the classic uses. But then there's the oil.
And this is where we hit that first big point of confusion. When most people say hemp oil, what they usually mean, or what's usually sold as such, is hemp seed oil.
Ah, from the seed specifically.
Exactly, cold pressed from the seeds of the hemp plant. And here's the absolute key takeaway number one. Hemp seed oil contains no cannabinoids, no CBD, no THC, none.
Really, zero.
Zero. What it does have is a fantastic nutritional profile. It's loaded with omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, vitamins, minerals. Think of it like a flaxseed oil or a high-quality olive oil.
So it's more like a food product or for skincare from a nutritional angle.
Precisely. Great for skin hydration because of those fatty acids, good for heart health when you eat it. It's used widely in salad dressings, smoothies, lotions, soaps, but not for cannabinoid effects. It's a superfood oil, essentially.
Okay, crystal clear. Hemp seed oil from seeds. No CBD, THC nutritional benefits. Got it. So then, where does CBD oil come from, if not the seeds? Still the hemp plant.
Yes, still typically from hemp plants, especially to keep those THC levels legally low. But crucially, CBD is concentrated in different parts of the plant.
Not the seeds.
Not the seeds. It's primarily found in the flowers, leaves, and sometimes the stalks of the cannabis sativa plant. So hemp grown for CBD is often cultivated differently, sometimes indoors, focusing on maximizing flower and resin production.
Okay, so different parts of the plant are the source.
Right.
And getting the CBD out, that sounds more complicated than just pressing seeds.
It is much more involved. You need extraction methods to pull the CBD and other compounds from the plant material. CO2 extraction is very common, often seen as the gold standard.
Why is that?
Because it's efficient, it can be very precise, and it doesn't leave behind harmful solvent residues if done properly. It results in a clean, potent extract. But there are other methods too, like ethanol extraction.
And I guess because it's more complex, involving flowers and leaves, maybe specific strains, are there different rules around growing hemp for CBD versus hemp for seeds or fiber?
Yes, that can vary quite a bit depending on where you are. The regulations around cultivating hemp for CBD extraction can sometimes be stricter or just different than for industrial hemp grown for fiber or seed. Something to be aware of.
Right, so that complexity, the extraction, the testing that must be needed. I'm guessing this all means CBD oil tends to be more expensive than your basic hemp seed oil.
Generally, yes. The process is just more resource intensive. You need specialized equipment, careful handling, and then absolutely crucial third-party lab testing.
Okay, let's talk about that because the labels can be confusing, can't they? You see hemp extract or just cannabis oil. How can someone listening know they're actually getting good quality CBD oil with the CBD they're paying for?
That's $1 million question, and yeah, the labeling isn't always helpful, but there are definitely things you can look for. Your number one tool is the COA.
Certificate of Analysis.
Exactly. Certificate of Analysis. From an independent third-party lab, not the company's own lab, this report should confirm how much CBD is actually in the product. It should also confirm the THC level. Is it below 0.3% or THC-free? And it should test for contaminants like pesticides, heavy metals, residual solvents.
So always ask for or look for that COA on the company website, maybe QR code on the bottle.
Reputable brands make it accessible, yes. If they don't or won't provide it, that's a big red flag for me.
Okay. What else? Anything on the label itself?
If it's going on your skin, check the INCI list. That's the International Nomenclature of Cosmetic Ingredients. It's the standardized list of ingredients. That tells you everything else that's in the bottle besides the CBD extract itself. You want to know what carriers, preservatives, fragrances are in there?
Good point, especially for skin products.
And just looping back to hemp seed oil for a second, if you're buying that for nutrition or basic skincare, look for cold pressed. That preserves the delicate fatty acids best.
Right, not heated.
Not heated. And, for the really adventurous or those who want ultimate control over ingredients, you can make your own infused oil.
Make your own CBD oil.
Or just infused oil.
More like an infused oil. Extracting pure CBD isolate is complex lab work. But making a whole plant cannabis infusion into a carrier oil like olive oil, that's definitely doable at home. It captures a broader spectrum of compounds, potentially including CBD if you start with CBD-rich flower.
Interesting. Like a home apothecary project?
Kind of. And actually, for anyone curious about that, we've popped a link in the post to a free formulation guide for making a cannabis-infused olive oil. Great for skin and hair.
Fantastic. So COA is key for CBD, cold-pressed for hemp seed oil, check INCI for skincare, and maybe even DIY for infused oils. Lots of ways to be an informed consumer.
You really have to be in this market.
Okay, so we know where they come from, how they're made, how to check quality. Now, the big question, benefits and uses. They both sound beneficial, but differently. How does someone decide which one they actually need? This is where it comes down to your goal. What are you trying to achieve? This is kind of the second key insight here.
Okay, let's break it down. Hemp seed oil first.
Right. Hemp seed oil. Primary benefits. Nutrition and skin moisturizing. It's all about those omega fatty acids, vitamins, minerals. Excellent for dry skin, potentially supporting heart health when eaten.
But not for calming or pain relief.
Correct. Zero cannabinoids means zero direct interaction with the endocannabinoid system in that way. It nourishes the skin barrier, it provides nutrients, but it doesn't have those specific signaling effects associated with CBD. It's legal everywhere in cosmetics for exactly this reason. No cannabinoids.
Got it. So think basic skin health and nutrition.
Exactly. Now, CBD oil, this is where you get the therapeutic potential that people talk about.
Because it has the cannabidiol.
Precisely. CBD interacts with your body's endocannabinoid system. That system is like a master regulator, helping manage things like pain perception, inflammation, mood, sleep, appetite, lots of core functions.
So CBD oil works through that system.
That's the primary mechanism, yes. By interacting with endocannabinoid receptors, CBD can help support balance in that system. This can lead to benefits like reduced feelings of pain, helping calm inflammation, which is why it's popular in skincare for redness or irritation too, promoting relaxation, potentially improving sleep for some people.
And just to reiterate, this is without the high associated with THC.
Absolutely. CBD is non-psychoactive. Most legal CBD oils have less than 0.3% THC or are broad spectrum or isolate, meaning THC is removed entirely. People don't report a high. They usually report feeling more relaxed or relief from a specific symptom like pain.
Okay, so CBD oil, therapeutic effects, interacts with endocannabinoid system, targets things like pain, inflammation, relaxation.
That's the core difference. Hemp seed oil is nutrition for the skin and body. CBD oil is about targeted therapeutic support via the endocannabinoid system.
It seems pretty clear cut when you lay it out like that. Different tools for different jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So could someone use both? Like take CBD oil for, say, anxiety or pain, but also use hemp seed oil in their diet or skincare?
Absolutely. They aren't mutually exclusive at all. They actually complement each other quite well.
So?
Well, you could use CBD oil sublingually, under the tongue, for its systemic effects, maybe helping with stress or sleep. And then also use a face cream containing hemp seed oil for its moisturizing, barrier-supporting properties.
Okay.
Or you could add hemp seeds or hemp seed oil to your smoothie for the omegas and still use a topical CBD balm on a sore muscle. You're just leveraging the different strengths of each product for different needs.
That makes perfect sense, using the nutritional benefits of one and the specific therapeutic actions of the other.
Exactly. It's about understanding what each oil offers and choosing strategically based on your personal wellness goals.
Okay, great. So let's do a quick flyby recap for everyone listening.
Sounds good.
Hemp oil, which almost always means hemp seed oil,
Yeah.
pressed from the seeds. Key feature, no cannabinoids like CBD or THC. Its value lies in nutrition packed with omega fatty acids, good for heart health, great for moisturizing skin. Think food and basic skincare. Then you have CBD oil, extracted from the flowers and leaves of the hemp plant. Key feature, contains cannabidiol, CBD. This interacts with your body's endocannabinoid system to offer therapeutic benefits. Think pain relief, relaxation, anti-inflammatory effects. It's non-psychoactive.
Perfect summary. Different sources, different compounds, different primary benefits.
So ultimately, choosing between them or choosing to use both really boils down to what you're looking for, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. What is your goal? Are you looking for skin hydration and nutrition? Hemp seed oil is your friend. Are you seeking targeted relief from discomfort or support for relaxation? CBD oil is likely the better choice.
And remembering to check the quality is paramount for CBD. That's COA.
Cannot stress that enough. Know your source, check the third-party labs, understand what you're actually buying.
Right. Well, this has been incredibly clarifying. Thank you.
My pleasure. Happy to help sort through the confusion.
So, for you listening, knowing this distinction now, maybe think about your own routine. How might this change your approach to the natural wellness products you choose? Which of these oils, hemp seed or CBD, might unlock that next level of benefit you've been looking for? Something to think about.